Good morning. Let's take a few minutes to talk about armor bearers. We hear a lot about armor bearers throughout the biblical history. Saul had one, David had one, even Goliath had one. People used armor bearers, we see them in war, biblical war, to carry shields and spears and other weapons of war. So traditional armor bearers were more than just a pack mule to carry your things. They were confidants, they helped you plan battles, they help you look at things and see where you're going. So why is it important for us today to be each other's armor bearers? Well, we have spiritual, emotional, physical, and other things that we battle with every single day, as Christians, as people, as human beings. So let me share a quick story with you about my first experience having an armor bearer. For those of you that know me, I have cerebral palsy, a problem with my right side. So in high school, I had some really good friends, namely Dean Scott, Jerry Eckert, and Neil Horton. And we did a lot of things together. We belonged to the radio station together, we worked on cars together, we did a bunch of other things together. And they would not let me say I couldn't do something until I physically failed at it. So granted, we all have things we can't do, but through that armor bearership of my friends, I've gone on to do almost everything I've wanted to do in life. So they stood behind me, they stood beside me, they helped me plan the battles, they helped me execute the battles, and when they wouldn't work, then we realized that that was something beyond my ability. Not necessarily because of my physical limitations, but because it just was that way. So let's fast forward to 2020, and let's talk about what armor bearers do in today's world. Well, let's take a quick look at spiritual battles. All right. So an armor bearer today is someone that comes alongside of you, that you partner with, that you give permission to get into your face and say, hey, we need to talk about this, that, or the other thing, or things that are going on in your life that may not be godly. And are you on the right track? Are you staying in prayer? Are you staying in the Word? Are you staying in a relationship with Jesus and a relationship with fellow Christians? All the things that make us strong warriors. So our armor bearer has permission to make sure and keep us in check through those things. So how do you become an armor bearer? Well, first of all, you have to be willing to do it. Second of all, you have to be willing to be one and have one. One of the great things that we had in a lesson here at Calvary several Sundays ago is you need spiritual friends. You need the church, and the church needs you. Being involved in Christian activities, be it men's ministry, be it women's ministry, be it somewhere where you can connect with people, because you can't develop an armor bearer until that person is your friend, and then the role can expand. It's a beautiful thing. I've had the pleasure of being armor bearers. I have had the pleasure of some great friends throughout my life that have been armor bearers and kept me accountable. I have several people in my life that I do this for, and they do it for me. And I can tell you that it's the best way I can think of to stay focused on what God has for you to do. Because if someone has the ability to get into your face and get into your life, and you have the ability to go talk to them about anything, it's a great asset to stay focused. Because we need to focus in this day and age, and in any day and age, on our relationship with Jesus Christ. The enemy wants that relationship to fail. So the more we gather together in a strong body, in a strong friendship, and with strong accountability, the more likely we are to succeed. And just so you know, if you're a Christian today, you have one of the best armor bearers you could ever ask for. And that is Jesus Christ. Through the Holy Spirit and God the Father, you have an ability to stay accountable. You have the ability to be prompted into the Word, to be prompted into prayer, and to someone watch over you. And as you grow in that relationship with Jesus, then God will bring someone into your life that can stand alongside of you as a human armor bearer, and you can grow together. Thank you, and have a great day.